mean, it is Maru. He can do this.
He hasn't been doing it lately, though. He's
The
like
Overlord.
way pulled back on it.
Yeah, he's
Dark's gonna see it immediately.
He
man.
sees it.
Here come the drones.
Well, now the question is, are these Maru SCVs or Artosis SCVs? If they're
Oh, they're
Artosis
Maru.
SCVs, they're going to go on the outside. Maru SCVs stay on the inside, and the drones can't get them.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going to see, Tasis. Look at this. All these drones trying so hard to stop it. LOL. Look at that.
What is happening here?
Now that's a fundamental difference between Star 1 and
Yeah.
Star 2. You tell it to
Guys.
stop building, it just walks around on top of it for like a minute.
Is there a way he's making this happen that I don't know?
Yeah, just cancel, restart.
Oh,
over
that's
and
it.
over and
That's
over.
what he did? I didn't know about that. That's cool.
Yeah. Because you can like instantly restart it when you're on top of it. The pathing works like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
He is going to have to live to get everything
I just
out.
thought I was like, is this just like the the universe is bending itself into a pretzel for Maru to have his barracks finish?
It's the difference between pro gamers and amateurs, man. Is their
man.
SCVs
Yeah.
build at the right place.
Just have your SCVs move like Maru's, chat.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
this has been stalled a lot, right?
it has been, but I mean, drones were sent out, and that's going to slow down the Zerg's economy.
He didn't start any spines.
Well, Maru, I have to imagine that he just knows he holds this. He's got this mathed out.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah. That's someone's really good when you're like doing the rush and they seem to be like not reacting at all. And you're like, oh god, are you like way better than me? And I just don't know what I can and cannot do in this game.
And then you die to the rush, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Yeah.
If you were stuck in platinum, you definitely know that wasn't going to hold. Ooh, the queen gets pulled back last second right there.
All right, bunkers cancel.
There's 6 more links and a queen on the way, so.
Marine.
A
That's
Reen.
what Maru
Well, definitely
has.
Reen's on the way
yeah,
still.
Reen's coming too. Marins. Space Marins.
All right, Dark with the hold.
All right, game continues on. I do feel like out of all the players who Proxy, Raxed, and StarCraft 2, I do feel like Maru recovers the best from it if it doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
For a lot of other players, they try that and it's like, well, you're probably going to lose, but let's watch you try to, figure out how to get control of a Zerg player who already just dominates the map when you play normally. But yeah, this is going to be fun to see how Maru does this. So he drops here.
Yeah, gets quite a few Marines out right away.
Is he just going to go for the pool, or does he want to try to go and gun down the queens? Really good micro by Dark.
All right, picks off a queen right there. Maru as well showing some pretty good micro.
Okay, actually, that was really well done there by Dark to target down the medevac.
Yeah.
And then, surprisingly, it actually got killed. Now, that is going to take the wind out of the sails here of the push a little bit.
Wearing down the queens can be helpful though too, right? Like these
Sure.
prolonged tank pushes, a lot of the times it's the giant row of
Transfuses.
queens transfusing
Yeah.
each other, yeah. And to pick
Or the
off
hatchery being
queen,
transfused. Yeah.
you're forcing transfuses out and all this. So it did some stuff.
So normally the target is the 4th base, although I could see Terran trying to go for the upper right base, the 3rd base too here.
Yeah, I think that one's better. The
Yeah, I
creep
think
is
you're
about
probably right.
the same for both locations. I guess you do have a high ground that you can push down more quickly for that 4th, but the 4th is like just finishing. Maybe you need to do a bit more damage than that. 3rd Command Center did get started, by the way. Still some SCV production as well. Although he is still on 2 base SCV numbers.
Okay, so he's going to come up here. And, I mean, this is a scary push. Failing speed is not done yet. Oh, man, that tank wedge in the front is a bit of a headache, isn't it? Dude.
Oh, the banelings.
Oh, the flank!
Great targeting, but the big
Good pickup, though.
Dude, that baneling flank was everything in the whole world.
There's a
Oh my
possibility
God.
that when Maru was setter set microing back there, his screen was not over that part where the Bane's come.
Absolutely.
That can happen
That
a lot of
could have
times in
been.
these flanks. It's easy when we zoom out to see what's going on, but like if you look at the guy's screen,
sometimes he'll literally be microing units on the left side of the screen or something right there.
Yeah, exactly.
And Baneling's hit, and he's like, oh no.
It's
you really
one of
thought
these
of
things
everything.
like it's probably not remarked on very often because of just the nature of how we observe games, but like you actually need to get your screen in a good position when you're going to deal with a fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, a little History note. Slayer's Boxer, as far as I know, only pro gamer that used Windows keys in games, and that was to center his screen while he was harassing vultures.
Windows key? You mean the arrow keys?
Sorry.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, he just tabbed himself out.
Yeah, he tabbed himself out a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that's why. Oh, then it's him and me, Artosis, because I did that a lot. Yeah.
No, I meant arrow. But look at this. Dark once again coming in and just shutting this down. I think Maru's dead.
Well,
I think
usually
he's straight dead.
Usually in a game like this, you can't just go for like 2-base play, and then GG.
Yeah. The Reaper tasteless. You ready for this?
No.
You ready for this?
No, I'm not. This is my favorite part of StarCraft 2, is this engagement. When I try to get people into StarCraft, I just show them the Reaper getting chased away and not killing anything.
Yeah. Next to that, do a lot. I'm like, yeah, I did. Okay, so Reaper gonna go over, just scout. Okay. Solid scouting. Is Reaper. Here it is, Blue Flame. There's a Viking on the way as well. So I guess he can start pushing everything back. Okay, let's see what he gets done. There's some potential here. Like, he does not see these coming. These are going to pop in and at Blue Flame all at once.
All right, so he sees the Blue Flame. Dark has very little time to react. The Lynx barricade a little bit. Oh, the drones!
Oh, man, I don't know if the drones are going to be the right call here. They come up to try to block. He goes towards that main base. Great evolution chamber, trying to block as much as he can. But the split of these Blue Flame Hellions is going to allow a lot of drone death.
A lot of drone death. I thought that Queen blocked that for a second. So he just backs up.
17 workers so far.
And can the Queen actually block the ramp? It cannot. So it comes down. Dude, there's so many drones here concentrated.
Okay, 18.
19. 20.
Okay, 20 drones, a lot of lings. I mean, that was good. That was very solid. He has his third command center up, going into bio. Still a fair amount of Hellions out as well.
Okay, Hellion's going to come in here and be a bit of a pain. They're not going to kill the hatchery, of course, but if he could keep this creep under control, it's going to be a headache. Dark is now cranking out a lot of roaches here. Melee attack and missile attack here, too.
Yeah. Again, just, well, he might switch into roach. I mean,
sure.
He's Dark. It definitely can occur. But didn't have the layer ready for +2 carapace. Some Blue Flame Hellions trying to run in here. Just a little group of 3. That's like 1 drone. Yeah, not that impactful. I mean, this is all like, hi, I'm fast, and I have these units that are mobile. Like, that's.
It's screaming that.
Dude, it's almost deafening to me.
Yes.
I don't know if everyone else can hear it.
I can't concentrate it at all because it's
I don't hear
so
stim.
hard.
I don't hear Marine rifle fire. I hear I'm fast, and these are active units.
Yeah.
That's all I hear. He's APM signaling tasteless.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it.
It's exhausting, man, with this APM signaling. Look at me, I'm a gamer, and I'm so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude.
Wow, that's sick. You must be a pro gamer. He's like, yeah, I won almost $1 million.
Yeah, they have a special trophy that I'm probably going to win eventually. Okay, so the push is on. Zerg's maxed out. This isn't the most efficient supply maxed out, keep in mind. Supply, reading off just supply can be a little bit misleading because, like, Roach Ravager is so supply heavy.
Whereas the Ling Bane is, like, Banelings are so supply efficient, it's insane.
Yeah, it's the best unit in the game.
It's pretty wild. Maru has a ton of siege tanks right now. He's pushing that back. I want to know the actual number of siege tanks. I would very much like to know. I'm going to say he's got, like, 8 or 10. Those Hellbats there, some nice splitting, running back. This is such a deep line of siege tanks. Like, Dark running in here now. Maru should be able to hold this.
Yeah, well, Dark is going to clean off a lot, but he is hemorrhaging units to some extent. 1 tank does remain. Again, the tanks are coming out in pairs here.
Still has 4 after that, so yeah, he had like 8 or 9.
By the way, if this game does end up being split map, which, I mean, it certainly is possible, Dark's going to mine out a lot faster. Okay?
Yeah, most likely.
Just look at how much of the map he's got. He's at this point in time, with the hatches that are now making, he has every base that he's basically supposed to be able to get, and he just took the center left. He's a madman.
He's got to keep that going, man, because Maru is going to start getting very efficient. 6 Dropper Lords on the way. What is he going to use those for, do you think? Like, instead of a Nidus, does he just go up to the main base and just drop a bunch of roaches out or something? Some Banelings? I don't know. Oh, it's all Lings. That's 6 Overlords of Lings. It's 48 Zerglings going to be going in the main base.
Well, it's going to be annoying, man. Maru's going to have to go all the way back there. This could be a really big 1-2 punch here from Dark, where he's going to, Maru's going to lose a lot in his main, and then Maru's going to lose all his bases on the outside too. We don't see this very often.
No.
I'm surprised we don't see it more often, because it's not like it's that hard to do to just make a bunch of Overlords and just drop Lings in there. People seem to just want to do Nidus or nothing else.
He's drawing the attention right now. Like, he just ran Ultras for no reason at all through the sensor tower area.
Yeah.
And here comes the drop. Right before turrets go up.
Dude, this is crazy.
Now, let's see if he does a counterattack at the same time. Well, not a counterattack, but a secondary attack.
Just an attack.
Yeah, any attack. Okay, those Ultras get completely wasted. One of the Overlords goes to drop elsewhere. These Zerglings are doing so much right now.
Yeah, 3-3 is about to finish, so he won't be able to deny that.
I don't know about that little run-in. He is getting a lot of SCVs, though. A lot of things going wrong for Maru at the moment.
Yeah, this is a lot of fires that Maru has to put out. It's kind of hard to be everywhere at once, and I love the burrowing of the Lings. Like, this is just not going to go away for a long time. He got both tech labs on the factory, by the way. I'm sorry, he got one of the tech labs on the factory. The other one's still there. Now a Nidus is going to be made. He can use the drop Overlords as spotters, basically.
Yeah.
The top right of the map, that's where those Overlords live now.
I think, yeah.
That's their home.
Just got to recall those. I like the idea, though, of using drop plus Nidus, right?
Yeah. I don't know why we don't see it more often, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. What do you think about that Overseer morph?
So funny.
He was just trying to spit in the eye of that Viking to get something out.
So I feel like either Maru's going to last, it's going to be pretty long. Oh, come on, kill that tank.
That was just terrible for Dark. He like basically loses 3 Ultras trying to get those tanks.
Yeah.
Gets one tank.
That's not a good trade. But anyway, like I was saying before, I feel like this game is either going to be Dark slowly overpowering Maru, or it's going to go on super long.
Yeah.
And it's just like a game of Maru surviving.
It looks like it's that to me right now. Oh, almost lived through that.
It's Maru on the Oregon Trail, trying to get to the other side and not die of dysentery.
Trying to not die of old age, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Maru started this GSL 12 years ago.
That's right. Right now he's hunting, he's sniping the squirrels, not missing a single shot. It's like, damn, dude, you got the squirrels?
Double Spire coming up now. Get those upgrades going. Look at the map and how purple it is. Like, there is so much creep. Dark has so much going on. But I'm confident in Maru right now, man. He's only down 20 supply in most of the map.
Oh, this is a pretty painful one. This is a lot of really valuable units that are getting overwhelmed here. A lot of tanks going down. Maru does survive it, and supplies are even for a little bit. But again, when you lose that many tanks, it's just hard to have a lot of sustain, you know, when these next big attacks come in. Dark
still has a lot of Liberators in there.
Dark has the center right, and I don't even know when this base was taken.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. 90 Lings are being produced, so...
Yep.
Dark getting ready to go once again.
Gonna come in again here. Now, we're at the point in time where Dark is expanding so much that he's like expanding into where, you know, Maru's position is. But I don't feel like Maru can actually fight back, because that must be the same tank that didn't die earlier, Artosis.
Oh, for sure it is.
Yeah.
That thing goes deep red all the time. That's what it likes.
That tank has been edging death this whole game.
Yeah.
All right, some more Banes are coming down.
All right, we're almost to that magical 20-minute mark, Tases.
Yeah, that's right. I feel like this game has been on for way longer than 20 minutes, by the way. By the way, guys, oh, hold on. I was going to say no bases have, you know, are now every base is occupied, but that's not entirely true because the center right got pushed away. Well, now it's really not true. Now I see 3 bases not occupied. Sorry, everybody.
Solid kill.
Maru is...
Evacuates with the ultras and through at Nidus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny placement.
So, we're at the point now. You know, Maru, if he can't keep these exterior bases, he's just not going to have an income. And if you look at the bottom, I mean, his income's really, it's suffering right now.
Yeah. I think that he will be able to take them. I don't think he's in fear of dying right now. Like, his composition is very, very strong. There's lots of ultras out, so that's a lot of value that can be picked off if Dark missteps at all. But I feel like Dark is learning a lot about how to deal with this style. Notice how he continues to seesaw from side to side. He's not over-making banelings, I feel like, this game, which is something that we see all the time.
It's actually a big problem, I think, when people start to really over-make banes.
Well, I think there's been such a long period of just mass bane killing everything, which is a big part of why this style has arisen.
Yeah.
But now that Maru's like getting into it, he's still making a lot of lings, but he's not like over making banelings. He's not just like, here's 80 banelings, then rolls in again.
Right.
And kills 2 Thors or something like that. So I feel like he's adjusting quite a bit and trying to be a bit more efficient with what he's doing.
So that base is mined out. The only, oh no, I'm sorry, there's basically 2 bases that have minerals there. And the main one is the one in the top left. And if you notice, oh, is he just gonna sack this?
That one's pretty hard to hold right now.
Yeah. Well, it's adjacent to the base that needs to be defended at all costs for Maru here.
Yeah, Maru definitely wants to keep pressure on over on this side and take it over. I wonder if Dark should try once again to attack on the right side. Okay, runs in with these ultras. I guess anytime you're attacking with the ultras and the ghosts aren't there right then, that's probably as good as the ultras are going to do.
We got to watch this game very carefully because every unit's going to start, becoming really impactful. It's one of the funny things about like when you go into a really, really, really long game is that like you just see huge armies crashing into each other and everything's being killed off. And then, he goes right back to normal. It doesn't seem like it impacted either side. But when the money starts to disappear, that's when it gets really interesting.
All right, a Thor being made. Hopefully many more to come.
Yeah. I think it'll have to be Artosis.
Good chance.
42 more lings are coming in here. Notice how the mineral income has just dropped off dramatically on both sides.
Lone Hellbat. Oh, he already has a few moves right there.
A lot of Banes getting bled off there.
Yeah, nice fungal there as well. Does have 5 infestors.
Dark is recovering his once lost bases. Although Terran's already going to come in here and try to stop that. Big counterattack. Zerg hitting Terran. Terran hitting Zerg.
And just a lot of cleaning on both sides.
Yeah.
Just like hitting these bases back and forth.
It's been a very eye for an eye here.
Mass Liberator Siege and gets 1 ling.
Just 1 Broodlord. That's Dark. Oh no, there's 2 now.
That's what Dark rides on. It's like his flying carpet.
That's right, man.
He's gonna show us the world.
That's his dragon he rides. He's on the back of a Broodlord. So, what a funny kind of back and forth this has become.
3 factories. Oh God, those are some sick bungles right there. Oh my God,
insane, dude. The value he's getting out of that is crazy.
As long as he can finish this, the Ultras actually do a pretty darn good job. He's going to get the Liberators as well.
The Ghosts, though, are sniping the Broodlords.
As soon as the Ghosts get there, man, everything's ruined.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, so, both supplies plummet. Maru's beginning to pick it up again, man.
Yeah, his supply actually jumping ahead now.
Yeah.
He's going to have way more army supply.
And it's a little bit tricky here for Dark. I mean, you know, he's basically just making Lings and then Banelings. But, you know, some of these units Banelings don't trade into very well, like tanks and Thors.
Yeah.
I think Maru might barely win this. We need to do a mineral check here for what Dark actually has and does not have as far as income goes.
I think bottom right is fine. And then that
Center
slightly
left.
inside base. Oh, it's actually less than I thought. It's getting a little bit low there. Look at this Hydralisk Den and +1 missiles. I don't
What?
know.
Does he want to go to Lurkers?
Huh.
I don't know.
Possibly? Possibly?
Sometimes you get a bunch of Hydras. I mean, they can fight Thors pretty well and stuff like that if they're isolated.
I could see him trying like Lurker Infester as a little bit of a counter to Ghost. No Lurker Den though. So I guess maybe he's just getting it just to get it. Although his income is so low, I feel like you'd be really cognizant of what you're spending money on at the moment. Okay, there is the Lurker Den. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen him really try Lurkers yet against us.
I feel like Maru's almost won this. I was kind of looking at this and just assuming Dark was going to take it, and maybe that's because I'm used to a lot of Zergs just kind of winning in these positions and parents can't really sustain.
Maru has become very close to unkillable, though.
Yeah,
no matter how much damage you deal him, he's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I still have my core of ghosts, so here we go.
Yeah, and by the way, it was a Lurker switch.
Yeah, double Lurker Den, in fact. So, gonna be getting that range and burrow speed as quickly as possible. 3 Lurker Dens. All right. Why not 4?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Look at that, 130
That's so
SCDs have
funny.
died, 968 links.
That is insane.
My God.
Almost 1,000 Lings.
It certainly will be by the end of this game. Are going to push everything back from this space once again. Raven in here. Help them to remove this this creep a lot quicker, a lot more efficiently.
If this army can't be stopped, this game is over. Because effectively, there is no... I mean, Terran can lift their buildings off. You can't keep counterattacking.
Yeah.
I think Maru did it again.
I think Maru's figured the matchup out, man.
Yeah. Dude. Wow.
He really, with
Wow.
this